Let's talk to Rotimi Fakaijo, who is the CEO of Enterprise Stockbrokers and a stock trader at the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Good morning to you, Rotimi. Well, it's great to have you on the program. Give us a sense of where the market is this morning. How are investors trading? What's the sentiment like?
Hello, Harriet.
Yes, Rotimi, I can hear you. Just give us a sense of where the market is this morning.
Well, I think for now the market is continuing on a negative trend, and we've seen some negative figures coming from transactions from First Bank and a host of others, the likes of GT Bank, and this definitely has made the market to be in the position where it is now. And I think so far the volume done and the value is still very, very insignificant as at now. Just about 7.5 million having been traded, and for a value of 26.37 million. So I believe it's still early to actually say the direction of the market for now, though it's trending at minus 0.33%.
So what is actually, giving the market any momentum? Of course, they're still trying to digest most of the earnings that are coming in, even though it's not from major companies. They're also digesting some of the profit warnings being issued by these companies. And some of them are also saying that they will have to delay release of their results until much later, some at the end of this month, some in September. What is the market saying?
Well, for those securities that there's been communication with the stock exchange with respect to when they are going to release their results. I think the response to such stocks has been negative. One of them is Guarantee Trust Bank. We saw it coming down yesterday. Then at the same time also, Access Bank has sent in a communication with respect to them having a board meeting that will precede the approval of the CBN for ratification of the audited half-year report. That also is not really coming too well for the market. And also yesterday when Owando sent in a report to the stock exchange with respect to profit warning, that also is taken very, very in a very bad position. But one thing that is very key here is that there is so much expectation with respect to the half-year report, and what is coming right now is definitely dashing the hope of a lot of investors about the sustainability of the previous profit position of the various companies in the first quarter. So this one is definitely more of the reason why we are seeing the negative trend in the market.
Talk to us a little bit about why investors are taking a tepid stance towards oil and gas stocks. Taking a look at the list of 7 that we track here on the program, only Owando yesterday saw any form of movement, and that dropped about 9.70%. But the others, from Corn Oil to Forte Oil to Total, Mobil, MRS, and even Seplat, was largely unchanged.
Yes, I think one thing that is very key is we found out that the activities of those securities yesterday was very low. Even Forte Oil that had some volume, there wasn't a board lot, that is a specific volume of about 10,000 units that would have driven the price. So it's just because prices could not be made and volume traded on those securities were very low. And even right now, today, it's only Owando PLC that has a price change. And we are seeing the price trending at 560 presently, having lost about 52 kobo this morning. So I think all of this is coming for Owando in the oil and gas sector, but the other ones are primarily remaining stable now.
So are you expecting any major changes in any other of the counters, for instance, any other of the bellwethers for today? How much of this is going to impact on the market, or are we going to continue to see dampened investor sentiments, which will, of course, invariably drag the market further down?
Well, to me, I think the way it's going to be today is definitely they turn out being better than yesterday. Yesterday, we saw a negative change in the OSHA index of about 0.9% negative. And I think the way it started today, it's most likely that we will not see that way. So the sentiment now is wait and see. Let the results come. Then investors will be able to take appropriate decisions whether to hold, whether to sell, or whether to buy. So those things are definitely going to be the result. It's going to mark the turning point in the market.
Rotimi, thank you so much for joining me on the program and giving us a sense of where the market is this morning. Rotimi Fakaijo, CEO of Enterprise Stockbrokers, and that's where we leave it off for today. Many thanks for spending time with us. I'm Harriet Agbenyi. Have a profitable day.